Hello everyone and welcome. It is Charlotte here. Come on into my home and let's create our index card. I quit counting the weeks. I have no idea what week this index card is, but this is what I created this week. I'm calling it my scrappy index card because I went through my scrap pile and this is what I created. I really wanted to do something that would allow you to journal, and I still need to distress the edges of this, but I took two index cards to hinge them together, and the idea is that you have this page with the lined side that you can journal on, and then you have the back. So you really have two journaling spaces, plus the tags. We've got a pocket here and a pocket here, and we've got tags in here, and then on the inside, there's room for tags, more tags if you want, but for the purposes of this, I mean, you really could take this to a whole nother level. There's a lot more embellishing that you could do. And on the inside, you certainly could do a lot more embellishing. You could stitch, whatever. But this is what we are going to make today. My index cards are I'm pretty sure they're a 4x6. You know, every week I tell you what they are, and every week I can't remember. Yep, 4x6. So, because we want to be able to have writing space on the inside, and I want the top of the index card at the top of the scrappy journal card, we know that we need this to be, and we want our lines on the back, we know that we need this to be like that, so when you flip this up, you've got this writing space, and when you flip this over, you've got the top. So we need to apply a hinge to be able to do that. And so I have a piece of scrap paper. As you can see, it's just a scrap piece of paper folded in half. And I don't measure this, so it's not a big deal to me. It looks like it is 3/8. No, it is 1.25 inches folded in half, just for those of you that enjoy having measurements. And because I don't want that hinge to show up on this side of the journal card, we are going to glue it to this side, the front side here, and then the front side here. So let's do that. That's the first thing that we need to accomplish. So let me get my glue, and you can use a glue stick on this if you want. We are going to be putting something on top of it, so it will be adhered down. And then you've got this here, and that is going to go like this. So we are going to apply glue then on this side. It's strange to sit here and hear the air conditioner in the background, which I'm sure you can hear. Okay, yep, this way. This is going to go on here like this. And get it up to the end. And so what you have when you open it is this. And this is okay because we're going to be doing some collage work anyway, so that's not going to bother us. So let's start with the front. And I did bring scrappy bits. I had this left over from, if you're familiar with my surprise boxes, these scraps are from that. This is graphic 45 botanical paper, although I don't know exactly what the name of this paper is. And we're just going to glue this down. I'm going to glue this right at the top because at the bottom, my scrap, see how it doesn't quite fit? That's okay because we're putting pocket down there. So we're not worried about that. We went over just a tiny bit here, so let's just trim this. Which means we've got this showing here, but by the time we distress, you're not gonna pay any attention to that. So after this is done, we have this little piece that we are going to put here, and we need to take, I call it a divot, I don't know. Just take a little piece out of that, and then we need to distress it because once it's glued down, that'll be hard to do. So let's just distress this real quick. And you don't have to distress if you don't want. You know, I know there are plenty of people out there that do not like the vintage look, and that's okay. You don't have to. Then we're going to apply this right here like that. So we're going to glue 3 sides. And like I said, this is a scrappy index card. You want to use your scraps for this. You shouldn't be having to cut into your good paper, because I tried to make this so that you, other than the background, and even with the background, if you want this piece here, this is what I mean by the background. If you don't have a piece that large, just collage. Put a book page back there. It doesn't have to be cardstock. It could be a piece of paper. Maybe you purchased a pad of paper that you don't particularly care for that pattern. Use that. This is to use up your scraps. Now, if you're curious to know what size this is, this little piece here, it is just shy of 4.5 by 1 3/4. And then now we're going to put this piece that I have that goes here. And that is this little piece, and I already took my little divot out. We do have to distress it, but this little piece is 1 7/8 by 2 1/4. And we just need to, and on this one, because it is going to cover the other pocket, you want to distress down that left side. And then this is going to go right there like that. So again, we're going to glue 3 sides. And the nice thing about this is a smaller pocket, so any of those little scrappy bits that you have, you can use for tags. So we have that. So your front, other than distressing, your front is basically done. We will decorate, but yeah, that is your front. And then when you open it up, you're going to see that what I did is some collaging here and then added a scrap right there. So what I had for collage, I had this left over from, Medieval Mirage. And it's going to be easier to do it this way. So let's go ahead and see if I can do this. Yep. So we're going to put this down. And then I have this scrapbook paper here. It's going to leave me a little bit down there, but we will find something for that. I'm not going to worry about that. So let's glue this piece down. And when you glue this down, you have to be mindful of your fold. You don't want to go over your fold edge here. And sometimes to do that, it helps me just to prop it up a little bit so I know where I'm going. Just like that. So we have that, and then I'm going to have that come over that. I really could do it. Let's see. Could do it like that because I have this pattern paper up there, so I think I will. And then I don't have to worry. I don't mind the white, but in this case, I think it really does look like something was missing, and I don't want that. So I'll just pull it over like that and cut this off. Of course, it's always harder to cut when there's glue. And then on this side, what I did is I took a scrap like that and created a nice pocket. I think this was Prima paper. And so that's going to go there like that. And we're going to go ahead and chomp a little piece out of here as well. And then, of course, we have to distress that. You can see how easy this is. And they're pretty nice to have because you've got that writing space. You not only have the tags that you can write on, but you've also got the writing space of the index cards. And I don't mind covering up index cards, but I always like to be able to take advantage of that writing space. So now we're going to just go ahead and glue our 3 sides, which is going to create our pocket. And I didn't give you measurements for this, and I will. Hold on just a second. Somebody had written me in the comments that they loved the fact that I had given measurements, and it's terrible because when you're doing a lot of videos, you just assume people know. You don't, and I mean, how are you going to know? So it was a nice reminder. So this is 1/8 shy of 4 inches, so it's 3 7/8 by 2.5. So there is this right here. And this part then, for the most part, this is done except for distressing. And now you're going to want to add whatever tags you might have. And I brought over a couple pieces of paper that I thought might be good. I didn't bring my cutter, so let's see how this will work. I'm not too sure about this, but let's have a look. Will this fit in there? Yes, the nice thing about this is it is white on the back side. So I'm going to go ahead and round these corners just for something different. And then you can go further with this. You can go ahead and put in an eyelet, ribbon, whatever you might want. But because this is going to go in the mail, somebody will win this. I have to be very careful that this can go in an envelope, a manila envelope, and doesn't have bulk. Because if it does, then the postage shoots up. And then they usually have an issue with me when I do something like that. So I have to keep this fairly simple. Then I have this really pretty piece here, and pretty sure this is Prima. And I'm going to round the corners on this as well, just because I really like that. And then it doesn't have any particular way that it needs to go. Let me make sure that this will fit, and it does. So the tag can go. You can write on this any way you choose. There's no upside down or right side up. And I think, I know it's upside down, but I think that's pretty. So I'm going to put that like that. And this just needs to dry and it will lay flat. So I am calling the inside of that done. And then on the outside, as you can see, there were 2 tags in here. On the outside, this is what we have. I went ahead and punched out this here. And I think where you can see on this one, I took and put a little stamp. Because this is so plain, I'm going to go ahead. I've got these stamps here. These came, I'm pretty sure, from AliExpress. And I am just going to find, let's use that. That's pretty because it's got color. Most of them are pretty neutral. I think the green is about as colorful as I am going to get. So let's do this one. It's cute. And we will glue this down. Right in the center. Like that. Just to have something a little bit more to look at. Like that. And let's put this in there. And I am going to, I think, need to punch out a couple more things to go inside of here. Let's see. And then I've got this. This also came from AliExpress. I'm going to put this in here. And then this one back here behind. And then I did, just because I had it left over from Medieval Mirage, I thought, why not? It is really cute. So let's put this on the front. This little stamp. Like I said, this is kind of a scrap buster index card. So that's what we want to do. We want to use our scraps. I need a little something else for in here. And I don't have a punch and I don't have a tag. So I will put something else in there. We need to fussy cut. I do have, let's see, I don't want to forget this little guy here, also from AliExpress. This sticker, not the easiest thing to get off, and I've got this tool, and it seems to work. Otherwise, you're gonna have to sit here forever trying to watch me get this sticker off. There's no easy way to do this. There we go. I think so. There we go. Bent back on itself. Let's see if I can fix this. There we go. Yep. Just another little element to put on here. Just so cute. Make sure it's down. And then let's fussy cut a butterfly. I couldn't tell you where I got these. I've had them for quite a while. But let's just really quick go around and fussy cut this little guy out. And other than distressing and adding another little tag to our mini pocket, he will be done. And we will do a giveaway. I have yet to look at my index card box. This has been a big week. I don't know why. It's just been busy. I'm sure everybody's busy. I know I'm not the only one. Sometimes it feels like it, but we are just going to put him right there like that. I mean, who doesn't like a butterfly? Everybody likes a butterfly. So there we go, guys. That is another index card done and beautiful. And it just needs, like I mentioned, distressing and another little tag in that pocket. So that is a good job done. This is what we have. And when you flip it up, you've got writing space, more writing space, and of course, writing space on the back. So those are our index projects. Let's get to seeing what we have to give away. We have, oh my goodness. Okay, I think I had turned these upside down. We have a, let's see, did I write on the back? No, so I'm wondering, I wish I could ask you which one you would like. I think this one has more color, so I think we'll do that one. So that will be the first. And then we have, this was the following week, that is written on. So what this is a pocket with a tag. So that will be the second one. And let's go ahead and do a third, which was a little shaker. This one is written on. So we will give this away. It's a little heart shaker tag with a, or a card with a tag in the back. So there's going to be our 3. And let's see, these are mine. And here's our little box. And let me get this out of the way. Oh, I'm not organized. I apologize. I am not organized. So we will go in this order. So this really cute journal card will go to How about Tatty Treasures? Okay, my Canadian friend, get in touch with me. I'm pretty sure you're in Canada. Yeah, this is yours. So let's hear from you, and let me have your address, and that is on its way. Then we have this cutie patootie here, and this will go to Night Angel 0515. So if I don't hear from you by the time we do next week's drawing, your name is out and we will draw again for whichever one I don't hear from. So the shaker card, how about April Storm? All right, guys, let me know, and I will get these in the mail to you. Thank you, everyone, so much. I hope you enjoyed the index share for today, and I will catch you in the next video. Thanks, guys. Bye.